Italy in lane 2. Hungary leads the first exchange, handing off first as the field bunches through the opening bend. Poland sends Zofia Tomczak out on the second leg, and she's moving through this field fast. Tomczak finished 5th in the 400-meter final, and you can see why she's on this leg. She's cutting through the field, past the Swiss, past Ukraine. Poland pressing at the front now as they come around the bend. The changeover zone is right there at the finish line, 400 meters left after this. Frateroli brings Italy surging through. It's dead even at the exchange. Poland and Italy right on top of each other. Switzerland in the mix, too. Anastasia Kuss is blocked on the inside. Switzerland and Italy are going stride for stride at the front. De Costa working hard on the outside, bringing Great Britain up into this race. Kuss is hunting for a gap, any opening she can find, but Italy and Switzerland won't give her one. This whole thing comes down to the anchor leg. Valensin takes the baton for Italy. World-class 400-meter runner, personal best close to 52 seconds. Italy and Switzerland up front, Valensin moving right into position off the exchange. De Costa right behind, closing fast for Great Britain. Kuss for Poland is waiting, sitting back, watching the leaders and picking her moment. 200 meters to go, and she fires. Kuss going through the gears, shifting from third to the front in a hurry, flying down the back straight. Kuss is right on Valensin's shoulder. The Italian is giving nothing away. Kuss drifts to the third lane looking for a way past, and she finds another gear, but Valensin won't crack. Form holding, cadence clean, no panic at all. De Costa closing fast for Great Britain off the final bend. Valensin and Kuss side by side all the way to the line. Italy wins it. Valensin brings Italy home. 2:05.23, a European record. 7 gold medals at these championships. Valensin can't believe it. She's on her knees, hands over her face, and Tia and her teammates are sprinting down the track to reach her. The whole Italian squad is losing their minds right now. The scoreboard says it all. 2:05.23, a European under-18 best. No junior medley relay squad has ever run that fast. Poland takes silver. Tomczak and Kuss look stunned, Kuss staring at the board. De Costa gets Great Britain the bronze with a strong anchor leg. Italy has dominated these championships, and this is the gold that caps it. The Italian flag is out, the team is together, and Valensin is right in the middle of it all, arms wide, tears going. This relay ran as a unit from first to last. The changeovers were sharp. Castellani was outstanding on the second leg. Frateroli on the third brought Italy right back into it. And then, Valensin delivered. Every single one of the 8 countries in this final ran a national under-18 best. All 8. Italy ran the fastest of all at 2:05.23. Slow motion now. Look at the third leg exchange from Frateroli. Clean handoff. Italy right back in it. Now watch Valensin take the baton. First stride, total control. No panic, no urgency. She sweeps to the front through the first 100 meters with 0 wasted movement. Her cadence is locked in from the jump, and she's reading the race perfectly. De Costa is working hard on the outside for Great Britain, making up real ground. Kuss is sitting in third, waiting, watching, picking her moment. 150 to go and Kuss pulls the trigger, moving to the front fast. But Valensin doesn't flinch. She shifts up and holds her line. No overreaction, no change in her mechanics. Kuss has to go wide to the third lane to find space, and that costs her on the bend. Valensin is on the inside, running clean and efficient, her form not slipping at all. Into the straight, Kuss pulls even, but Valensin's arms are still driving long. Her stride stays open all the way to the tape. She ran that entire anchor leg without a single moment of panic. De Costa closed hard to get Great Britain the bronze, and that was a strong leg under pressure. But this was Valensin's race. She took the baton, took the lead, and held every challenge off. That is a championship anchor leg. 7 gold medals for Italy at these championships. Poland silver, Great Britain bronze. Every single country in that final ran a national under-18 best. All 8 of them. Hungary came home 8th and still ran faster than any Hungarian quartet in history. Valensin won this race at the 150-meter mark of her anchor leg, and not by accelerating, by refusing to. When Anastasia Kuss triggered her sprint with 150 meters left, she came from third to first in a matter of strides. That kind of move, that fast, breaks most runners. It breaks their rhythm, their confidence, their mechanics. Valensin didn't break. She shifted gears without changing what she was doing, held her line, held her line, and let Kuss burn through her own reserves trying to get past a runner who simply wasn't going to move. By the time they hit the final straight, Kuss had spent the burst. Valensin hadn't. That's where the race was decided, not at the tape. There's a specific tactical error you can identify in Kuss's run, and it's not about effort. She triggered too late. With 150 meters left, the gap she had to close was manageable, but the distance remaining wasn't long enough to absorb the cost of going wide. To get past Valensin, she had to drift out to the third lane, which on a bend means extra distance and broken momentum. Two things you cannot recover from in the final 80 meters of a relay anchor. If she'd started that move 50 meters earlier, she might have had the room to build her lead before the straight. Instead, she arrived at Valensin's shoulder at exactly the moment her own reserves were peaking, and Valensin was still running within herself. That's the margin in these races, not fitness, timing. The technical picture on Valensin's anchor is what you'd want to show a coaching group. Lane discipline first. She ran the inside line the entire leg and never surrendered it. Arms long and driving through the final straight, no shortening of the stride, no tension in the shoulders that would signal the body is tightening up. A personal best near 52 seconds in the 400 tells you the aerobic engine is there, but plenty of 52-second runners would have panicked when Kuss came. Valensin's cadence held, her form held. She ran her own race while someone else was trying to run through her, and that's a different skill set from raw speed. The relay team built the platform that made her anchor possible. Frateroli's third leg exchange was the moment Italy stayed in this race. Coming into that handoff, it was level, Poland and Italy side by side, and Frateroli brought them through clean and even. That gave Valensin position. Position in a relay anchor matters as much as fitness because it determines who has to make the move and who gets to respond. Castellani on the second leg kept Italy in contact after Hungary led the opening exchange. Hungary set the early pace, but relay races don't get won in the first two legs. They get lost there if you're not careful, and Italy wasn't careless. Tomczak ran a genuinely strong second leg for Poland. She finished fifth in the individual 400 final, and she showed here exactly why she was the selection for this leg. She cut through the field, past Switzerland, past Ukraine, the terrain, and put Poland in front as they came around the bend into the final exchange. That is what a relay specialist does on the 200-meter leg. Create position, create options. Poland ran 2 minutes 5.54 seconds as a team. On another night, against a different anchor, that time wins. De Costa closed well for Great Britain, bringing them home in 2 minutes 5.90 seconds for the bronze. The gap from gold to bronze was 0.67 seconds. This was a genuine three-team race, not a procession, and the depth of the field is what gives the winning time its weight. The 2 minutes 5.23 seconds is a European under-18 record. That's the specific measure of what Italy did here. Not a championship record in a minor regional competition. A continental age group record in an event that has been contested for decades by talented junior squads across the full breadth of European athletics. The context matters because records set in slow or poorly contested finals carry a qualification in the record books that this one doesn't. Every country in the final ran a national under 18 best. All 8 of them. The conditions were right, the competition was real, and Italy still ran faster than anyone had at this age group across Europe. That's a clean record. Italy's 7th gold medal of the championships. That's the number that frames this result within the broader context of the meet. A program that produces 7 gold medals at a single championships is operating at a depth most nations can't match, and this relay was the signature performance of that run. 7 golds requires contribution across events, across disciplines, and it means Italy had athletes ready at every stage of this final, not just the anchor. For Valensin personally, the trajectory from here is straightforward to project and difficult to execute. A sub-52 personal best in the 400, a European under-18 anchor leg in a record-setting relay, composure under direct pressure from a faster closing rival. Those are senior-level qualities. The next step is individual progression at the senior level, 400-meter finals at European and World Championships, and relay selection that puts her in anchor position on a bigger stage. What this race can't tell you is how the body responds to senior training loads, or how she handles the step up in depth when the field around her is stronger across the board. What it does tell you is that the ceiling is high and the tools are already there. She ran 2:05 anchor territory at under 18, composed, controlled, and faster than any European junior squad had managed before. The tape is already set,